Hello to all my college friends out there. Welcome to another segment of the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel show. My friends, let's get right into this. We have Saturday afternoon. We have the number one ranked 10-0 Georgia Dawgs, 7-0 in the SEC, traveling to Knoxville, Tennessee to get it on with the 7-3 Tennessee Volunteers, also coming in at 3-3 in the SEC conference. Now, my friends, when you look at both of these teams, we're talking about a very hot Georgia Dawgs team, obviously, like I mentioned, 10-0, and are riding a 27-game win streak. When you look at the flip side, the Tennessee Volunteers, on the other hand, they have turned for the worse. Now, we're talking a Tennessee team that at one time was on the top of their division, only now to have 3 losses on the season and out of the rankings. So, my friends, when you look at this, the Tennessee Volunteers' 3 losses were to the Florida Gators, getting beat by the Gators 29-16. They got beat by Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide 34-20, and got pummeled by the Missouri Tigers just last week 36-7. This was not even a game. Missouri Tigers looked very good in that game. So, my friends, like I said, on paper, look for the Dogs to go 11-0, and I truly like the Georgia Dawgs and Kirby Smart in a big way in this game. When you stop and look at it, Georgia has been playing, for the most part, lights out this whole season. And, Georgia, they really have some really good resume wins on their schedule. The Missouri Tigers beating them a few weeks ago, 30-21. Just last week, pummeling a very good Ole Miss team, 52-17, taking those Rebels down. And now facing, on paper, a decent Josh Heupel and the Tennessee Volunteers team, once again coming in at 7-3. So, my friends, when you look at this Volunteers offense, they were putting up a respectful 32 points per game, on defense yielding 20 points per game. They are led by starting quarterback Joe Milton. He has completed 65% of his passes, very consistent, 16 touchdown passes, 5 interceptions, and he's thrown for 2,283 yards. And let's also tack on 5 rushing touchdowns. So, for the most part, Joe Milton's had a very good season, without a doubt. And that's another reason why the Volunteers are 7-3. When you stop and look at the Volunteers' rushing attack, and they have a darn good one. When you look at them, they are led by running back Wright, 848 yards on the season, and a very impressive 7.2 yard per carry average and 3 touchdowns. Let's not forget Dylan Simpson, 425 yards rushing, 5.7 yard per carry average, and an impressive 7 rushing touchdowns. So, when you look at this offense, they are a decent offense that can score on you. Like I said, they were very disappointing against the Gators, only putting up 16, and very disappointing against the Missouri Tigers, only scoring a touchdown. When you look at the receiving core for the Tennessee Volunteers, they are led by receiver Squirrel Wright. Love this guy's name. Squirrel, 49 grabs, 609 yards receiving, and 2 touchdowns. Let's not forget Kenton A very good receiver here, Kenton. 28 grabs, 469 yards receiving, and 4 touchdowns. And they're very good tight end Castles coming in with 3 receiving touchdowns. So, my friends, like I mentioned, it is a respectful offense. Do I think they're going to keep up with the Georgia Dawgs offense in a track meet? No way. On the flip side, we have the number 1 ranked Georgia Dawgs, led by starting QB Carson Beck. What a job he's done. He has thrown for 3,020 yards on the season, 18 touchdown passes, only 5 interceptions. And my friends, again, this jumps out at me. This young man has completed 72% of his passes. A very, very consistent quarterback, to say the least. On the ground, what more can you say? They are led by Dejon Edwards, 691 yards and 10 rushing touchdowns. And I call this a dynamic duo. Kendall Milton, 422 yards rushing and 7 rushing touchdowns. So these two splendid running backs have combined for 17 rushing touchdowns. They are the real deal. The receiving core looks this way. We have Brock Bowers, who had to sit out 2 games because of an injury. He still leads the team in receptions with 44, leads the team in receiving yards with 600, and leads the team in touchdown grabs with 5. He is the best tight end, hands down, in college football. Second behind Brock Bowers, let's not forget Dominic Lovett. Lovett comes in, 43 grabs, 475 yards, 2 touchdowns, and they are surely happy to get this young man back, Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey, 26 receptions, 418 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns. So, my friends, stop and look at this Dawgs team. They are averaging 41 points a game on offense. On defense, very respectful. They're only giving up 15 points on defense. And I'm just going to say this, that D-line is really starting to come together as a unit, and their O-line also coming together. And let's be honest, in the beginning of the season, the big knock on Georgia, okay, was not their quarterback, was not their running backs, not their receivers. It was the O-line not opening up holes and not protecting Carson Beck. But now, again, this O-line is starting to mesh and mesh very well. And, when you look at college football, my friends, it's all about peaking at the right time. And let me tell you, Kirby Smart, offensive coordinator Mike Bobo, he has this offense peaking at exactly the right time. So one more time, my friends, we have number 1 ranked Georgia Dawgs, 10-0, going into Knoxville, Tennessee to get it on with the Volunteers, coming in at 7-3. My friends, I'm just going to be honest. No shot at Tennessee. This is a very good Josh Heupel football team, to say the least, but I just do not see them competing and in a track meet with the Georgia Dawgs. Like anything else, they might stay somewhat competitive in the first quarter or 2, but after that, the Dawgs will run away with this game just like they did against Ole Miss. My friends, if you are new to my channel, I welcome you to the Buckeye Vinny YouTube Sports Channel show. Please smash that subscribe button. Always free to do so. If you like this video, please smash the like button. And like always, I thank you for tuning in. Please comment down below. I would love to read your comments on this Georgia-Tennessee SEC matchup happening Saturday afternoon. Like always, peace out. God bless. Buckeye Vinny, out of here.